the Angry Black Man. You just got your outlook bleaked. All right, this is the Angry Black Man. I'm gonna give my review of the DC streaming service. Something I've been wanting to do, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. Um, Talk about a little about the streaming service. We're gonna talk about give you a little background information on it, and I'm gonna tell you what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, and what could make it better. So it's gonna be real short and sweet. All right. So DC streaming service. You all know you guys that started. Started on September 15th of this year. It runs about $7.99 a month, $75 a year. It's on iOS, Apple TV, Roku, Android TV. You can get it in those forms. I'm pretty sure you can get it on PlayStation as well. And I think you probably can get it on some of the other video platforms. Probably can get it on Xbox and all that good stuff. Okay, so here we go. So the streaming service so far. Um, let's tell you why I got it. Okay, I got it because I was interested in watching the Titans show. That's their big show right now. It's starting off on the service, and I think I'm in like episode. I think it's episode 7 now. I just drop them off once a week. That was the whole reason I got it. It seemed pretty interesting, and I just wanted to test it out. And then I actually wanted to do a show on it, so that's what I'm doing now. So all right. So I subscribed to it, and it was all about the live action original shows that I really originally got it for. I'm looking at my notes, so don't kill me, people. And when I got it, I was hoping it was going to be like Netflix, where they have all the Marvel shows, so it was going to be like a whole bunch of original content. And so far, no. I just got Titans, and I have a whole bunch of other old movies that they have out there. And they actually did add in all the DC animated. If you guys are into the animated shows, movies that they have, which are pretty good. The last couple of years they've been doing some pretty good animated movies. The continuity's there, same characters, and same people playing voice actors, and storyline continues on. So it's actually the animated movies are really really good compared to the Marvel ones, which you don't have anymore. If you like the animated ones, they're pretty good. So that's one bonus. I don't see any CW stuff, so none of that stuff's on there. So you know, I would say the old stuff. You can watch the old Superman, so it can kind of take you down memory lane a little bit. But as far as the old stuff and more content, it really does not have that. Um, it does have like pretty much I want to say the entire comic book catalog. I see that it's out there, it's available that you can read. Streaming service and reading, not really thinking that was something. I guess that was for a platform if you're gonna do like a e-reader or something, or if you want to read it. But I got my streaming service on my TV, so I really don't want to read comic books. So that was kind of my adjust on it. Not enough content for me. Um, Probably gonna drop it after this. Although I do see that they are scheduled to drop some other more original shows, and they're gonna have the actual Young Justice is gonna drop. So they're gonna I think that's season 3 they're gonna drop. So that should continue on. I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough for me though, guys. To keep the streaming service paying at $8 every month, but yeah, that's kind of my gist of it. If you're thinking about buying it, if you're really into reading the comic books and you really want to read all the old stuff, and you end up waiting for the original shows, then I mean it may be for you. But yeah, so that's my biggest knock on it. It's just not enough content for me to keep going. Um, but again, I'm gonna post in this video. I'm gonna post the original content schedule that they have out. This coming up. But I think there's like 4 or 3 more shows they're planning on doing for the next couple months into next year. But so I got in what I liked about it and what I didn't like about it. Um, Let me talk about what could make it better. 2 points I want to make. The first point would be obviously add more content, more original content. I mean, just more things to watch that are new and not old. So, what I mean by that is, how I can explain that is, I'm thinking this is how the actual Disney streaming service is going to differ, because it appears that they're actually working on multiple original shows at the same time. So I'm just speaking out here, I'm not saying that that's going to be the case, but I'm thinking they're going to have more than one show running at the same time, which would help the DC streaming service, which I know that they actually are working on, or they were shooting or almost done with the Doom Patrol. But it would have been a little bit more interesting if they were dropping a Titans and then a Doom Patrol like every other week. Like you got this show and this show kind of running simultaneous, and then that would kind of boost up the content. So that would have helped having more original content, more things to watch. They do have a daily show that they do on there, but I mean, I guess if you want to, it's good that if you want to keep the know on what's going on with the DC movies and that kind of stuff. But that's kind of like, I can watch that on YouTube. I mean, I'm looking for like shows. I mean, it's a streaming service, so I'm looking for content like Netflix. I'm looking for original content, stuff that's out there. Maybe not every Friday, but at least a little bit more than once a week. Because right now I'm spending $7.99 to watch every Friday show, and then that's it. I mean, I could watch the daily show every day, but those daily shows, they only run like 15 minutes, so yeah, and it's not enough. So yeah, I think having more content, original content, would definitely make the service worth keeping for me. That's my take on that. And then number two, it would be the comic book section. You can actually, I think you can enhance that by doing some of the things that I see on YouTube. There's a couple of people out there. I'm gonna give a shout out to one person that I usually watch a lot, Comic Book Historian, where they kind of replay in their own voice to do the voice acting of the storyline, and you can kind of hear the storyline, and so they're reenacting the storyline with their own voices, which is a little bit better than just reading the comic books. Cause I actually attempted to go through one of the comic books, and it was just like, okay, it's on my TV, and I hit one page, and then I have to read, and then I gotta click next for the next page. Just it didn't seem, I don't want to read a comic book on my TV. Okay, just say that it's a streaming service. Okay, if I wanted the interactive comic book service, or if I wanted a comic book service like Marvel, they actually have, then I would have got that. I got a streaming service. If you got the comic books on there, then make it something that's viewable, that's interactive, that that has something to it other than just I just flip to the next page. I think that would actually enhance that portion of that. If you want to say it's on the streaming service, then I think that would make it better. So just those two things I see now. I did see a couple shorts they had on there that they were kind of interesting, but it's just not enough content. I mean, I already watched Superman 1 through 800 already. I mean, I don't want to watch them again. I don't want to watch the old Flash, TV shows. Newsflash, the old TV shows that they had in the 70s, they are not watchable now. Okay, I mean, for people that grew up watching them, you nostalgia walk down memory lane, yeah, that's cool. But man, let's just be honest, man. That old stuff is unwatchable now. It did not age well. Okay, it's not something that you want to keep watching. But that was just my take on there. I mean, there's this cool to watch it every now and then, but like, hey, man, $7.99. I need a little bit more than that. Okay, but yeah, that was my take on it. It just doesn't have enough stuff right now to watch on it, and it's new. It just started in September, so that, to be fair with that, probably as time goes on, it's gonna get better. So they're probably gonna have more original content. Maybe in the future they'll try to run multiple shows. Maybe have a month gap in between, because I think Doom Patrol doesn't start. I think it does start a month after or right after this one, but it just seems so long and just low and just not enough original content. Not like Netflix is, and Disney's just gonna have so much stuff that the original content you probably could survive with having a new show every month or every 2 months because they just got so much stuff. And DC really doesn't have a lot of stuff right now. I mean, they probably need to look into probably adding some more content to make it worth that 7.99 kind of thing. But yeah, that's my take on that. To make it better, I think that would make it better. They'll probably keep subscribers longer as I have no idea what the Doom Patrol show is gonna do, or how well it's gonna work out. Um, they introduced the characters in one of the Titan show, and I mean they seem kind of interesting, but not enough. I don't know much about them. Not enough for me, I don't think, to keep the service. I think after Titan's over and maybe after Young Justice is over, 'cause I really want to see those two shows. I'm probably gonna check out after that. Unless they do some live action Batman or something crazy like that. That would be insane. But those kind of things will kind of keep people coming and staying on the service. So I'm not sure what their future plans are, but right now the content is just not enough for me. So yeah, I'm gonna. If you're asking me, if is it worth getting right now, I'm gonna say hold off until they get more shows on there, um, more original stuff, more content. Period. To just make it worth your while. I'm comparing it versus Netflix and hell, even Hulu. I mean, any of other streaming services. It's just to me, it's not just not worth it right now. Get back again, but I'm probably gonna ride out this Teen Titans thing, which I'm thinking about doing a whole review on that show. Want to wait for the season to be over with, and then that'll be my next thing that I do solo on Outlook Bleak. But yeah, that's kind of my gist there. It's a man for me. Not enough content. Definitely doesn't keep up with Netflix, and Netflix is dropping them out every Friday, man. I need some new content, okay, for $8. I pay about the same for Netflix, and they're getting it to me. All right, I need that. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. This is the Angry Black Man. This is my first solo, review of the DC streaming service. So if you guys are interested, or if you're thinking about buying it for your spouse or your kids, um, if they're into waiting for content, or if they're into the animated stuff, I mean, it's out there. It's just not enough of it. If you are paying that 7.99 for that little bit of content, then go on and get it. All right. This is the Angry Black Man, and you have had your outlook, and you have had your outlook. The Angry Bleak.